you ever stepped into a place where time seems to stand still? A place where the wind whispers words of love never fully spoken? A place where every stone, every archway, every curve of the dome holds memories, pain, and happiness that have become eternal? If you have the chance to visit India, set foot in the city of Agra, and stand before the Taj Mahal, you will understand that this is not just flowery language. It is the truth. A truth so beautiful that it takes your breath away. The Taj Mahal, it is not just a piece of architecture. It is a love song written in white marble. A dream built from blood, tears, and a love that would not bow to death. In today's story, I do not just want to take you to visit the Taj Mahal, I want you to travel back in time. To an era when love could shake entire empires. A time when an emperor built a tomb for his late wife and unintentionally created one of the most beautiful wonders known to mankind. Let me tell you the story of Shah Jahan and Mumtaz Mahal, and how the Taj Mahal became an immortal part of the human heart. In the 17th century, at the height of the Mughal Empire, a powerful dynasty that spanned all of northern India, a prince named Khurram, son of Emperor Jahangir and grandson of Akbar the Great, was raised in luxury and knowledge. From a young age, Khurram became famous for his handsome appearance and exceptional intellect. But what would make him immortal in history was not just his political or military talents, but a passionate love for a girl, Arjumand Banu Begum. They met for the first time in the palace's flower garden, where 14-year-old Arjumand captured the heart of the young prince. And from that moment, his heart belonged to no one else. Though their wedding took place 5 years later, in 1612, their fate had been sealed from that very first meeting. When he became emperor under the name Shah Jahan, he bestowed upon her the title Mumtaz Mahal, meaning the jewel of the palace. She was not just his wife but his soulmate, his companion on all his military campaigns, and a wise advisor in politics. Their love was the admiration of the entire court. No one could not know the unbreakable bond between the emperor and his wife, whom he loved until his last breath. But fate is always the one who hides the dagger behind its back, waiting for the most unexpected moment to strike at our hearts. In 1631, while accompanying Shah Jahan on a military campaign in Deccan, Mumtaz Mahal died after giving birth to their 14th child, a girl. She passed away in his arms. Before her last breath, she whispered her final words to him. "Please, keep this love forever. And if you can, build me a resting place that will make the world remember me with the love we had." Shah Jahan was frozen in place. He cried for days on end. His hair turned white in just a few months. He withdrew from court for a long time, consumed by the grief of losing half his soul. And then he swore to build a tomb like no other in history. A structure that the entire world would bow before in admiration for the beauty of eternal love. The construction of the Taj Mahal began in the very year Mumtaz passed, and it lasted over 22 years. More than 20,000 craftsmen and artisans from around the world, Persia, Central Asia, Turkey, were summoned. White marble was transported from Rajasthan. Precious stones from all continents were brought in to decorate the walls, creating intricate patterns like paintings. The chief architect is believed to be Ustad Ahmad Lahori, a Persian master. But it is said that Shah Jahan himself was the soul of the design for the entire project. A small city was built near the site solely for the construction of the Taj Mahal. A bridge was erected over the Yamuna River to transport the stones. Huge pulley systems, bamboo scaffolding, human labor, all served to create a dream. And after more than 2 decades, when the morning sun shone on the marble, casting an ethereal light like morning mist, the Taj Mahal was officially born. Not just a tomb, but the greatest symbol of human love. It is said that when standing in the main courtyard of the Taj Mahal in the early morning, you can hear the breath of history. That breath resonates through every architectural line, from the grand dome to every carved stone. For towering minarets stand proudly at each corner like loyal sentries, both holding up and protecting this sacred monument. This is not just geometric balance, it is the balance of the soul, of a love that transcended death to materialize in form. Do you know, if you only look at the Taj Mahal through a picture, you might think, oh, a symmetrical structure made of white marble, really beautiful. But if you have the chance to stand in front of it, at dawn when the first light breaks, or when the sunset casts its final rays on the stone, you will understand why people compare this place to a dream suspended between heaven and earth. The Taj Mahal is not only beautiful, it is also an architectural masterpiece with profound philosophy. Every curve, every shape, every layout has a reason. And the biggest reason is to honor love. The entire Taj Mahal complex stretches across an area of about 17 hectares, built along the banks of the Yamuna River. At the center is the main building, the tomb of Mumtaz Mahal and Shah Jahan, made entirely of pure white marble. But around it is a small world, a red sandstone mosque on the left, a symmetrical building, but not used for worship, on the right, a Persian-style garden divided into 4 directions symbolizing paradise, and still water reflecting the sky and dome, as if heaven itself exists on earth. The first thing that strikes people is the perfect symmetry. No matter which angle you stand at, you will see an almost absolute balance. From the stairs, the corridors, the domes, the minarets, everything seems to reflect each other through a giant mirror. But this symmetry is not just to showcase perfection, it also embodies a spiritual philosophy, that true love is the balance between 2 souls, 2 people, 2 worlds. Then there's the main dome, a wonder within a wonder. This dome is nearly 35 meters high, sitting on a raised base, making the total height of the entire structure reach nearly 73 meters, equivalent to a 20-story building today. But the special thing is not the number, it's the feeling. Despite its size, the dome makes one feel light, ethereal, as if floating in the air. This effect is achieved through advanced construction techniques and the subtle use of light. Yes, light is the greatest secret of the Taj Mahal. The white marble used here is not ordinary. It has a high light-catching property, absorbing and reflecting the surrounding colors. Therefore, the Taj Mahal can change its outfit at different times of the day, glowing pink in the morning, sparkling white like crystal at noon, golden at dusk, and at night, under the moonlight, it becomes misty as if woven from fog. People say that Shah Jahan used to sit by the window of his prison, watching the Taj Mahal every day to see the face of Mumtaz change colors with the sunlight. And for him, that was the final comfort of his life. But fate, like a cruel loop, always tests those with fragile hearts. After completing the Taj Mahal, Shah Jahan planned to build a symmetrical version of the monument, entirely in black, across the Yamuna River, where he would be buried. But he never fulfilled that dream. His son, Aurangzeb, who later became a powerful but ruthless emperor, deposed his father and imprisoned Shah Jahan in the Red Fort of Agra. From the small window of the prison, Shah Jahan spent his final years quietly, only gazing far away, where the Taj Mahal sparkled in the afternoon sun, where the love of his life lay in eternal rest. And then, in 1666, Shah Jahan passed away. His last wish was to be buried next to Mumtaz. And that day, inside the Taj Mahal, for the first time, the two were together again. In eternal sleep. The Taj Mahal does not just live in history pages. It lives in the hearts of millions who have visited it, and even those who have never set foot there, but have heard the stories. In 1983, the Taj Mahal was recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. It has been compared to a tear resting on the cheek of time, a quote by poet Rabindranath Tagore, who understood very well the power of this symbol. The Taj Mahal is not just a place to remember Mumtaz Mahal. It is a stone proclamation that true love can transcend even death. Each wall, each gate, each intricate pattern is not just art, but a whisper from hearts that once loved fiercely. And if one day you visit the Taj Mahal, walk slowly. Place your hand on the cold stone wall. Listen carefully. Because perhaps you will hear the soft call of Mumtaz, or Shah Jahan's quiet sobs in the breeze by the Yamuna River. That is the Taj Mahal, not just a tomb, but a love song of white stone that has echoed for centuries. Thank you for joining me on this journey to listen to this story. If you feel moved, please share this video with those who believe in love, and let the Taj Mahal live on, not only in stone, but in the hearts of all of us. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to explore more wonderful stories from around the world.